Hi, so today I will be doing my 7-minute presentation on my blog. I'll be starting with my PowerPoint where I'll show you some information about the market. I found a really great resource for that. And then we'll switch over to my blog and we'll take a look at my themes, the content that I've posted, the optimization I've done on that website, and we'll just kind of go over some of those details. So, we have here a little presentation I made. I'll just keep it like this, that's fine. So I found a really great resource on a place called Allied Market Research that talks a lot about just the general geist of the market or the makeup community right now. It has quite a bit of information here, and I took some of this information and put it on my presentation. So I found it very interesting that the global cosmetics market is going to be worth about $429 billion by 2012. That is insane as far as I'm concerned. Of course, it is a huge industry. We live in a pretty convenient time right now where we can spend money on makeup and all that sort of non-essential stuff. So it's not surprising to me that it's going to be worth that much money in the future. I honestly thought it would be more. It talks a little bit about where this product and this market is mostly purchased. A lot of it's supermarkets. There are specific makeup stores, specialty stores that carry certain brands of higher and lower quality makeups, and of course, as is currently how most markets are going, there's a lot of online channels of purchase that are available. Any good makeup company knows that they need to have an online store that's functioning well, or they'll lose out on a huge chunk of their market. In recent years, it's shifted a lot towards more natural and organic products. If you don't have a sticker on your product that says cruelty-free, then you're probably also going to miss out on a large chunk of your market. That is something people are conscious about, and that is definitely where we're headed with it. There's also a lot of products that say organic or vegan or have similar things to that. That's very popular nowadays. This little chart was interesting. It shows the difference between kind of the emphasis for certain products between the years 2014 and what they're expecting in 2022. A lot of it is shifting more towards the use of natural ingredients, a little bit away from lifestyle. We've pretty much stabilized in lifestyle in the past couple of centuries, so it's not focusing so much on that. There's just some interesting information on here. There's a little less emphasis on skincare, a little more emphasis on advanced beauty treatments, aka like longevity and keeping yourself looking young. So I just thought that was pretty interesting. And lastly, we have kind of the different segments of the market, which most of the influencers and creators online will talk about several of these. They won't just focus on just makeup. Of course, makeup is the largest segment of this, according to this chart, but you've also got hair care, fragrance, and skincare. Most of these are huge. They all have thousands of releases per year. I looked at the product, or the company ColourPop, who are releasing products, at least 3 products a month, which is a lot for a cosmetics company. And I just thought that was interesting. And again, you can find all of this at Allied Market Research. So to my blog, it's called Create a Look. A lot of the blogs that I looked at as far as competition had a very basic, simple layout. It was either that or they had a crazy, colorful, kind of intense layout. I wanted to err on the side of this just because I knew I didn't have enough time to put a ton of detail into it, or at least to a degree that I would be happy with. So we went with a much more simple look. I just created a little header image right here in Illustrator. We've got all my posts. There's quite a few of them. I liked this layout for this blog because it did just continually run posts. I'm sure if I had enough of them, it would create a next page button somewhere over here, but I don't quite have enough for that. I've got plenty of different content on here, photos, videos from other creators, my own video, which is somewhere, let's see, right here, where I talked about my process of just doing a simple makeup look. It was kind of long, but I think I got some good commentary in there. I've got my sidebars here, including social media, as well as some archives. Sorry. I would like to split these up into content as well. Like if something is concerning a certain type of content, I'd want to include that in there. And then we've got our pages. We've got like a frequently asked questions. This is my little video that kind of just is an introduction to this entire blog.
Much more affordable stuff.
This one was pretty short, but I think it works for just an introduction. And then of course the contact page, which generally you have on most blogs. If I had a little bit more time to do this, I think I would have experimented a little bit more with just implementing some color, some more maybe color coordination. When somebody's looking through a makeup blog trying to find something specific, a lot of times they're searching a general kind of idea, and I think it'd be great to have that color coordinated or marked off somewhere over here so that while looking at one post, maybe they find 2 or 3 other posts on my blog concerning the same thing, and that could be helpful to them. So that is my blog. It was a pretty good experience for just kind of learning how to work with the system and to become a little bit more comfortable with publishing content. Having to take my own photos and create my own videos was definitely an experience, and I think this will come to be pretty useful for my future career.